Hey everybody. Here we go. I got a child crawling on me. I look crazy today, but it's Monday.
Let me get my scratchy blankie.
Okay, gotta get your scratchy blankie. Hey Kimberly. Heather. I'm gonna have to scoot this chair back if she thinks she's coming up here, y'all. Here, come on, child. Oh my God. No doing nothing crazy or you'll get down. Say, hey, Megan.
Hey, Megan.
Oh my God, your hair. Can y'all tell we just got up a little bit ago? We were all exhausted from our weekend. Completely exhausted. We had lots and lots this weekend. Hey, Amber. Good morning. We were so exhausted from this weekend. We all slept in a little bit. Do y'all see my poor daughter's hair? Oh my God. This has got to be addressed today. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to go to get this hair fixed because of where her brother cut it. Yeah, that's got to be addressed today. We got to get that. We got to get that fixed because Mama can't have that. All right, you guys. So, I am going to talk to you guys about feelings this morning. If you watched my video last night, me and Steve jumped on here and we put together something really quick, and I actually took it out of a book that I was reading, and then I went with it. I took a couple sentences, and then I started talking to you guys about it because it made so much sense. So, this morning, I'm going to do about the same paragraph, but we're going to talk about feelings because it talks about a whole bunch of different things and factors that come in with the choices that you make. Right? And the boundaries that you set for yourself, because your boundaries are what's going to make you happy or what's going to make you live miserable. Can y'all tell I'm still kind of asleep? So they're so important because you don't want to live miserable, okay? And your boundaries that you set are what's going to determine that for you guys. What are you letting in your yard? What are you letting around your family, around your kids? You know, those things really have to be talked about. Emma, you're going to have to quit moving or you're going to get down. I can't do it. You're making my book go everywhere and we can't have that. Okay. So we're going to talk about your feelings. Emma, go cut that off.
Which button?
That one.
This one?
Yep. She is good for something. And get that thing that fell. Yes, hit it. Thanks. And will you get that paper that fell off? Oh my goodness. So, let me get back to my book because the air cut on it and my book flew open. Can you see what's going on with me this morning, y'all? Oh my Lord. It's okay though. We're going to get through it. And we're going to get this message through. And it's going to be a good one. And y'all are going to be so pumped up about it. You're going to be telling people no all day today because you ain't going to allow them in your boundaries, in your circle. Okay, so your feelings. Really think about this. So, sit still or you will get down. Really think about this. How many times has your feelings caused you to do something mean or hateful or ungodly or caused you to feel a certain way, caused you to feel sad and upset and all of those things? You know, everybody has been like that. Everybody makes these choices and then they don't get the result they want, so then their feelings get hurt, and then you act based on your feelings, and that never turns out good, okay? Never. For example, you know, when somebody says something to me, Steve can say something to me, and I'll think he means it towards me, and it'll hurt my feelings. Well, then your automatic reaction is to get defensive. And be mean about it. Okay, so you're not in control of your feelings. You're letting your feelings run your life. Okay, so it goes on to say that feelings neither need to be ignored or replaced. So feelings are a good thing, but they're also, leave that alone. I gotta put that on. But they're also not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. So the feelings come from your heart, and you can tell what state of mind your relationships are in because of your feelings. And he goes on to say that his main point is that your feelings are your responsibility. Okay, you must own them and see where the problem is forming, and then you need to be able to answer whatever issue you are dealing with because of your feelings. Hey, Michelle. And all of that is so, so true. How many times, quit. I'm a thumper in the forehead. How many times do you make rash decisions based on your feelings? It goes on how the things I was saying last night. Because of your feelings, because you don't want to disappoint other people, you're even agreeing to do things that you don't have time to do. You're agreeing to go with your mom and do something even though you don't have time to do it. And this is another one. It told a little story in the book about a woman who her mom came over, and her mom was older, and she really didn't have time to, sit there and just chit chat. She loved that her mom was there, but she needed to get some stuff done. She has a family to take care of. She had a lot to do. And when she told her mom, well, hey, I got a lot to do, I love that you're here, but can we work? Can I work and us talk? And then all of a sudden her mom was like, oh, well, I didn't mean to drop in uninvited. Well, then she could tell, I'm going to make you get down. She could tell her feelings got hurt. So automatically she turns around and she starts talking. Don't quit. Automatically she turns around and she starts, no, it's fine. Let me make you some coffee instead. So the things that she needed to get done, she didn't get done. And then she woke up the next morning and she had to wake up so much earlier because she had to get those things done before she started her day. She agreed to do something that she didn't have time for because of her feelings. Do not do that. Do not do that at all. You need to be, your feelings are good, but they can also be bad. Do not do things based on your feelings. You need to think about what you are doing. And that goes along with your choices. When you start to have feelings and you start to make choices based on your feelings, well, then you got to suffer those consequences, okay? So if you've acted on your feelings and you've made a choice to be mean to somebody because they hurt your feelings, you got to reap those consequences. You got to go say sorry. Y'all might have a big thing and she might not want to talk to you ever again. You have to reap those consequences. And it's the same thing in your marriage. You may come home to a fight if you ain't doing your half of the job here at home, because running a home is a 50-50 thing. It takes two people, so you can follow your feelings and do what you need to do, but do not let your feelings run the decisions you make. Otherwise, you're going to put yourself in unhappy situations. I liked one thing that he said. It said, how many times has someone had to be hospitalized for depression after years and years of trying to ignore the way they feel until they become suicidal? I can relate to that 100%. I can relate to that 100%. There was a time, hey, good morning, Ashley. There was a time when I didn't want to be here. I would have never done anything because I knew that I had to take care of my two children. But that was it. That was the only reason. I was going through a separation. I was with somebody who was bad, who wasn't doing good, or wasn't good to me. And every time I got on the phone, me and my ex was fighting over our children, and it was just a bunch of unnecessary stuff. And, I let all the feelings of that really bring me down. I let all the feelings of that really set me in an emotional place and a mind place that I wasn't good. I was not good at all. And I told my mama one day on the phone that I just didn't want to be here anymore. And, she was like, Kelsey, don't say that. And I said, Mama, I'm telling you the truth. I'm so tired of fighting with everybody. I'm so tired of fighting with the boyfriend. I'm so tired of fighting with the ex. Like, all this is unnecessary. It's horrible. And I didn't want to be here. And I didn't want to be here because I wasn't taking control of my life. I was letting, when I should have took control of them. I knew the things that they were saying wasn't true. I knew I wasn't a bad mother. I knew everything that they were saying. I knew it wasn't true, but it still hurt my feelings. It still got to me. It hurt my feelings. It touched it. It got in here, and I let it sit. And I let it sit, and then I got depressed. And I was not in a good place, I was not in a good place. It was very heartbreaking. And then not long after that, I had to move into a house for the third time. And it's easy for me to think some days that I haven't done what's best for my kids. Because last year, I made them move 3 times. This was the 4th time. In this house was 4 times. We moved 4 times in 1 year. 4 times. I felt like a horrible mother. I let my feelings get the best of me, and I felt like a horrible mother. I was like, oh my God, my kids are never going to have stability. I've moved them 4 times this year. What kind of mother does that make me? But you know what? I learned that it's okay. It's okay because I was going, what are you doing on this video? I ain't even paying attention. Quit. I don't know what she's doing. So if she's doing something weird, I'm sorry. Quit. Oh my Lord. See? They're just fine. Just fine. But I had to remind myself of that. I had to tell myself that they were going to be just fine. And when I finally got in here, I was finally able to give them a stable life. And it was me and them. It was me and them, and I was in control. And I was going to make sure that they had a good life. And it was going to be here. And they are. And now they love our home. I love our home. And everybody's happy. My kids never have to see me upset. Like, ever. I never get upset around them again. Me and Steve never fight around our kids because we control our emotions around them. It's so much better. But I was like that back then, and I got depressed and I got upset because I was letting my feelings control me. I was letting my feelings get in the way of the stuff that I really needed to be focusing on and really needed to be doing. And it is so easy to do because this world is chaotic and it's hard. You know, people ain't on the same level as you. You find yourself fighting with people on a daily and all of this stuff. And you know what? Let it go. You're allowed to have your feelings about it, okay? You're allowed to be upset about it for about 2.5 seconds, but then I'm going to need you to stand up just like I did and figure out a go plan. Figure out a plan that's going to get you where you need to go, and quit letting everybody else interfere with it. Quit letting everybody else and what they got to say about it hurt your feelings. Because it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter how they make you feel. As long as you're staying faithful, can't nobody take your God-given blessings away from you guys. And if you'll stay faithful, you'll get those blessings. So don't let my main thing, and then I'm going to read this comment. Do not let your feelings get in the way of you living a happy life. Do not let your feelings get in the way of you being happy and doing what you need to do for you and your family. Quit sticking your tongue out. But don't do it, you guys. Save yourself the time. You're a great mom. You're doing a great job. You have things going on. I understand. But do not let those feelings overtake you. You deserve to live happy. You deserve more. You are good at what you're doing. So don't let your feelings interfere with that. You're allowed to have your moment. Have it. But then go over it and figure out how you're going to make it through. Girl, I get it. I get it right there. I didn't send my daughter something I had to deal with. I didn't send Emma a long time ago to school with a coat on because she wanted to wear her blankie instead, and I wasn't going to fight with her. I had to be at work. So I didn't make her wear a coat. Sorry, you won't put one on? Not my problem. Can't do with it. Take your blanket. And Lord, I got cussed out about that, and it was so horrible. I was at work and my phone was blowing up, and I was getting told I was a bad mom and that my kids were going to get taken away from me. And I don't remember what else he said, but it was a lot, and it was hard. And, you know, it upset me so bad, the things he was saying, even though none of it was true. None of it was true. But it was very, very upsetting. And it hurt my feelings in such a deep way because I know I'm a good mom. And he was saying all those things. It didn't matter. And it was really hard. But you have to get in the state of mindset that you're going to overcome this. And what they're saying ain't true, so don't worry about it. I spent a lot of days crying outside on my porch because of the things people were saying about me and my kids. I mean, telling me that I was a bad mom and I was going to lose my kids and all these things. And none of that was true. I've always been a great mom. A great mom. And I'll tell anybody that because I know that I am. Because my kids are so happy. Am I a great mom? See? I'm a great mom. And we're all doing the best that we can. We're all doing the best that we can. But I spent so many moments crying outside on the porch, and there was so many moments wasted because they ain't worth it. Everything they're saying is lies. lies that the devil's trying to get you with, the lies that lies that the devil's trying to overtake you with. The devil wants you to live in your feelings because you'll do things that are rash, that hurt you. Quit. You're never allowed to be alive again. The devil's going to make you do things that are rash. He wants you to do things that are going to hurt you, that's going to hurt your family, it's going to hurt your feelings, it's going to make you feel some sort of way. Don't give into that. Don't give into that control. Learn to be a strong mindset. Strong mindset is everything. Learn when you need to correct your feelings. Okay? Learn when you need to correct your feelings, and once you start doing it, you'll do it so much quicker. I told this story the other day, and I'll tell it one more time before I get off of here, but I started thinking about where me and Steve have such a big age difference. I started thinking about what happened. I seen somebody had passed away at the age of 70. And get down.
No.
Child, then quit. I seen that somebody had passed away at the age of 70. And Steve is 50. So I was like, oh no. Oh God, I'm going to be left alone again. I'm going to be, my kids ain't going to have a dad again. I mean, I was thinking all these things popped into my mind, and I started having all these feelings down here about how it was going to be so horrible, and that I was just going to cry, and oh Lord, this ain't going to be good, and oh my goodness, how am I going to do with this? How am I going to be alone after this man? He's too good to me. I'm not going to know what to do. I mean, it started flooding in, coming in hard, and it was my feelings, and all of a sudden, I stopped myself. I realized what was happening. I realized, Kelsey, you don't know any of this. You don't know any of this. You don't know how long you have with him. You don't know. You might go first. You know, God's in control of these things, not you. Good morning, Lisa. And I changed my mind. I said, well, you know what? Even if he dies at 70, even if I get 20 years, I got a good 20 years. I got 20 years of a man treating me how much he thinks I'm worth is crazy. But I have this man treating me awesome. So 20 years. I'm going to beat me a youngin' this morning. If I got 20 years, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy with that because it's going to be 20 amazing years. So when you feel these feelings coming on, you got to learn to redirect them. Redirect them to where you need them to go. Redirect them to the good that could come out of the situation rather than the bad. And once you start doing that and you start learning how to do that, it becomes so much easier, and you quit living in your feelings. You learn how to control your feelings, and you learn how to be more on point with it. You learn how to not let so many things get in and really get to you and bring you down, because you need to live a happy life. You only live happy and in peace, and your feelings, you're allowed to have them, but control them, okay? Because you're going to reap the consequences of how your feelings make you feel. So, do not let them control your life. You are allowed to have your moment. You're allowed to have your feelings. But turn the situation around. Instead of having pity on yourself and being sad about it and not doing nothing for 3 days because this person hurt your feelings, or instead of going and telling Mary and Jane about it because, oh, Sally hurt my feelings, let me go tell them. Instead of doing all that nonsense, oh my God, instead of doing all that nonsense, I need you to just,
Sit down.
I need you to take all of that and let it go. Put your feelings aside. Put them down. Have your moment for 2.5 seconds. And then move on. Do not stay there. Do not do not let that make you live in misery. Stay happy. Be committed to being happy. That is like, I promise you, if you could feel the way I feel every single day, all the time, how happy I am, how confident I am, how ready I am for every single day, you wouldn't think about it again. You wouldn't be telling me, but that's so hard, Kelsey. I know it's hard, girl. I've been there. But I promise you, doing the hard things to get here, oh my God. It's amazing. I can't tell you how much I grew. I can't tell you how much stronger I am now, how much more confident I am now, how much I don't let anything bad into my circle now. I'm just like, shoo. You know, shoo fly, go back out the door. It's right there. Don't let it hit you on the way out, my friend. But you ain't allowed in my circle. You know, and I ain't scared to tell people that. I'm not scared to be upfront with you guys. I'm not scared to be, some people call it harsh. I'm just not scared to be upfront with you. I'm going to tell you. You know, somebody messaged me the other day and they said, hey, I need to change my mind. I wish I had a mindset like yours. Okay, well, what's stopping you from having a mindset like mine? Well, I do good for a while, but then I just slide back down. That's a discipline problem. And it is. I'm so sorry that I'm so bold, but it is. And I know it is because I dealt with that, okay? I dealt with not having the discipline to get up early and not having the discipline to get things done and not having the discipline to do what I needed to do instead of what I wanted to do. I've lived there. And do you want to know what happened? I failed at everything I was doing. I failed at the business I was running. I failed at the job I was doing. I failed at it all because I didn't have no discipline. If you don't have no discipline to keep your good mindset going, you ain't going to. You have got to put a whole bunch of little quit. You've got to put a whole bunch of little principles together. She's eating a Pop-Tart and she about to have the hardest time getting it out of the package. Lord Jesus. I was supposed to take these kids to their little summer camp thing this morning, and that didn't happen because I was exhausted from my weekend. And Steve woke me up this morning, and I fell right back asleep in my little chair. Oops. I got to message him in a little bit because I feel pretty bad about it. But I was so exhausted. We've been going all weekend long. But, all right, you guys. I'm going to get off here. She is so cute. I've got my 1-year-old right here doing something. Oh my God, Amber. Oh. Emma drives me insane. Ethan is asleep, and he's like my little perfect child that is so good and does what I ask him to. And he's a little mama's boy, and he has his moments, don't get me wrong, but like he's my best child. He's my best child. And she's over here. She does this like all day long. She talks, and then she got up this morning. What are we doing today? We're not doing nothing. Mama's got a lot to do here. You gonna help me clean the house? Oh, well, I want to do that. I don't care what you want to do. That's the problem. You know, she, oh my God. I've got a 9-month-old, so she is asleep. Girl, yes. I've been where you are. My kids are a year and 4 months apart. So my daughter's 4 and my son is 5. And it's a hot mess. And then Emma, like, y'all, just a little sneak peek into my life. After Ethan cut her bangs, okay? After that happened, which I was so upset about, we gotta go get it fixed. I'm scared to get it fixed. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm scared to take her to have her hair fixed, to get that fixed. Because when he, like, cut the chunk out of her hair, like this one just little chunk right here, he cut it out, gave her that much bangs, her attitude completely changed. Now she thinks she's like a queen of the castle. Okay, and she's been walking around, bossing everybody around, walking around with this attitude that is driving me insane. I cannot do it. I was like, oh my God, these bangs turned her into like a little hellion. She's like, I mean, I can't. I don't know what happened to her. My little girl. She was once here and then she got bangs and now she's mean. Mean as ever. Always walking around with this attitude, telling you what to do. I'm going to thump her right in the forehead. She going to drive me insane. I don't know what happened. So I'm scared to get it fixed. Because then she's going to talk about how pretty she is for probably about 2 weeks. I don't know where she got this from. I have no idea. I don't know where she got it. I'm going to blame it on her daddy. Her daddy was a diva. So we're going to blame it on the daddy. Daddy is the reason she's like this. I won't say it ain't me. You know, I was like that somewhat when I was her age. But I was not as bad as she was. I mean, she's epic. Spend one day with her. One day. And that's all it's going to take. It's all it's going to take for y'all to know that little girl has a major attitude problem. And she needs it adjusted. And she thinks she's the queen of the castle. And, oh, y'all should hear the things she says. Yesterday she was talking with the rooster outside. And the other day she was talking about how pretty she was. And if I get a new dress and I don't get her one, then she tells me that I'm ugly. Which is rude. How rude. She said she's not rude. Y'all not hear her? Y'all not hear her yell? Yes, she is. She is so rude. 1 year. Yeah, girl. Amber. I'm right there with you, girl. We're going to have to pray for each other. Because these little girls are going to be dead to me. They are. I can't do it. I want another. If I ever have another baby, which I don't want to, but if I ever do, I hope it's a boy. They are so easy. I love my little boy. He is the best thing ever. He's so sweet. He's my little golden child. And then there's that one that's yelling at me right now. What'd you say? She said she's sweet too. Says who? Absolutely not. No, you're not. Maybe for like 5 seconds for the whole day. She's getting ready to talk back. Did y'all hear that? She said, I'm gonna... And then she quit. She knew she was getting ready to say something wrong. She knew she was getting ready to say something wrong. Alright, you guys. Amber, bless you, girlfriend. Absolutely not. You get brownie points just for keeping your mind sane. Girl, oh, nope. I could not do another girl.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Why?
Guys, you're crazy. She's in here. Yes, you can. Nope. We done with that. Absolutely not. Yes, Lisa. Bless you, Amber. I can't. No. You girl, you lucky that your mind is even sane. Because if I had more than one of her, if I just had more than one of her, I couldn't make it. Absolutely not. I send her to Steve on like a 5-minute basis. I'm like, go talk to Daddy Steve about it. Because I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I send her to him so quick. Hey, Steve. I'm getting ready to call you. Or message you. One of the two. As soon as I get off here. Yes, Jennifer. 1 total. See, I could have been down with that. Steve, just so you know, we are talking about not having more babies. Because kids are crazy. And we got to take care of them. So, baby train's done. Over. It ain't happening. Thanks, y'all. Your videos are really helping me. I stayed up watching last night. Amber, that's so sweet. You're so welcome. Thank you. I love when you guys get on here and, let me know stuff like that because it definitely means that I need to keep doing them. And I'm not on my game this morning, but I'm going to be. Y'all just stay tuned. In about 2 hours, I'm going to be posting everything I got done after I got off this video. And it's going to be good. I woke up late because of this weekend. And Steve woke me up, that poor man. But I just didn't. It didn't register. My daughter's yelling at me. I'm going to go. Who wants her? Let's do an auction. Right here on Facebook Live. Auction's free. We're going to start it free. Who wants her? What? Okay. She said she's sweet too. No, she's not. No. Absolutely not. No. But, yep. So, y'all just stay tuned. In a couple hours, I'm going to talk about all this good old stuff that I'm getting ready to get done. I about forgot to put my patches on because I just took my vitamins. So, I have to put these on because they my energy getters, y'all. And, I'm getting ready to get stuff done. I got a lot to do today. So much. I love you guys for getting on here and being with me this morning. Lisa said she couldn't deal. Girl, I don't know how I do. I tried to talk Steve into taking her to work with him, but he just won't do it. I don't know why. She says she's sweet. Shoo. Y'all. She's really good in the mornings when I do my live. I think she just woke up this morning on the wrong side of the bed and she's trying to get all up in my feelings I just talked about. But I'm not going to let her. Okay. Just going to send her to a room, lock her in there or something. I don't know. That's not legal, but we'll talk about it. We will. Hopefully she'll be better. Maybe it's because the TV's muted and everything because I'm on here and she just woke up being a diva this morning. She's in her room now, probably getting ready for the day. When she walks back out here, she's probably going to have her room's going to smell like perfume because she's got this hairspray. And then she's probably going to be covered in makeup and she's going to have her necklaces on and she thinks she's something. And when she'll go and pack her pocketbook before we leave the house, she thinks she's a grown woman. Now she's cock-a-doodle-doing. Oh my God. Do y'all not hear her cock-a-doodle-doing? She's in there yelling cock-a-doodle-doo, but really, really loud. I cannot. She She keeps this whole house interesting, okay? She is so mean and emotional and all this, but she is so funny. She does the funniest stuff. Her personality, I can't. Her personality is the best. She gets on my nerves, but she makes me laugh, like, so much. The randomest things that she does. I don't know why she's cock-a-doodle doing in there. Like, and now she's giggling. She said, bless her heart. Bless her little heart, y'all. Okay, you guys. He was over here trying to make me live in my feelings I just told y'all not to live in. But that's okay, because I'm not going to let her win. I'm going to put her to work, make her clean her room or something if she don't quit cockle-doodle-doing up in there. I'm going to tell her to cockle-doodle-doo while she cleans that room. That sounds like a good plan, don't it? I think so. I hope you guys have an awesome morning. She is yelling to be louder than I am. I hope you guys have an awesome morning. I hope that this morning talking about the feelings really helps you make some decisions. Or rather helps you learn to not live in your feelings. Makes you want to not live in your feelings. Makes you want to learn how to control those feelings so that you can really live happy and at peace no matter what everybody else is saying around you or being around you or however your life is going right now. So I hope that those helped you so much. Tomorrow I'm going to look better and not like a hot mess. But today is Monday and I got a lot to do. I got houses to clean and laundry to do and kids to take care of, and there's Fruit Loops over there on my floor. Like, y'all don't even want to see my house right now. I really don't know what happened, but tornado must have come through when I sleep. So that's the story I'm going with. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'm gonna go deal with Miss Cockle-Doodle-Doo, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.